My name is Mberia.
My name is Sheila Amolo. We actually met a long time ago. The first time I ever saw Julie was in 2010, and that was at a rock gig. So yeah. The first time we met was in the rock scene.
We both cosplay. We started this, I think, last year.
We are both in Anime Anonymous. Actually, I actually only discovered Anime Anonymous in, I think, 2013 or early 2014. And by then, I didn't even really know that Julie was in AA. I was actually told by someone else. And then I saw her in the group and she sent me an invitation. And that's how I got into it.
I got into Anime Anonymous in late 2012. When I met a couple of these guys at the Japanese embassy. We'd gone for a cultural festival, so we decided to have one of our first meets of 2012 that I was in around that time, so we just grew from there.
We're a group of people that have an interest in anime, mostly anime, mainly anime and Japanese pop culture, Japanese just culture, the language and everything to do with that. Cosplay is kind of a big thing in the anime world. Like it's a big thing and it's really old. It's pretty common in other parts of the world. But I think we got the opportunity when the first comic convention came to Nairobi. So that for us was like a playing field for us to just try it out.
And for me, it's kind of personal. I just find it really fun being someone else other than me for a change. Yeah, because with the nature of my job, I'm usually stressed out half the time, so it's a form of escape for me, and for relaxation as well.
Yeah. My profession is I'm a fashion designer, and I'm just really into crafts, like creating things. I paint, I draw, I just craft things, and the opportunity to make stuff and like really make an awesome costume, like to really kill it and really impress people with the work of my hands. It's something I'm really into. It's something I'm really passionate about.
This was actually my first cosplay outfit. It's an Akatsuki cloak from Naruto. I was cosplaying a character called Deidara. He's pretty much a badass guy. He was crazy enough to try and kill everyone alongside himself. So he's a bomb maker. He makes things out of clay. He has these little mouth thingies on his palms which he uses to eat up the clay and create bombs using them. The best part about the costume is that I got it from my boyfriend for my birthday last year, because he knew I was into the whole cosplay thing. So he got it from China, and it came as a cloak, a headband, a ring, and a pair of ninja shoes. And that's the Deadpool costume, which my dear friend Miss Sheila Amolo, fashion designer Esquire, made. It's the most comfortable ones I've ever worn. What this thing is called?
Harness.
A harness. So it actually comes with
another harness.
Another harness as well, which is back here.
This is where he carries the guns, and this one is where he hangs the swords.
Of course, not forgetting the mask and the gloves. Mask, the very teeny tiny gloves for my teeny tiny hands.
When Julie told me she wanted to cosplay for Nikon, I told her I was really excited about it actually. I told her, I'm so happy to help, I'd be happy to help, I'd be happy to help. Like I'm always so happy to help. So I just told her
it's going to be a lot of work.
Like she asked me what we needed to make the costume. I gave her quotation. We went to the stores, went up and down Ngara and River Road, just buying everything, the fabric, the zip, the leather, just everything that I needed. Took up almost a month to make this. Like I had to take her measurements, draft it, cut it, stitch it, and then do the fitting. Yeah, and it just had to fit right, because you know you don't like there's a whole section for bad Deadpool costumes. Like, you don't want to be that person in that section. It actually came out really well. Julie was a hit. Julie was a big hit at Nikon.
much bigger than I thought it would turn out to be. I'm not the biggest people person, so it actually took me by surprise because I hadn't gotten 10 steps in, but like, everyone was like, "Can we please have a picture with you?"
It was like one step. Like we got to the entrance and everybody's jumping in for pictures. Everybody wants pictures. Like we got there and there was another guy dressed as Deadpool, and everybody just wanted pictures of the both of them.
Yeah,
it's crazy. And this is proof that you don't have to export these costumes. Like you can actually make everything locally. You just have to plan. You can always go online, look for other costumes that have been made before. You can get images from original characters. You can get someone to work with. Like you just plan ahead and get resources from online, and it'll work out just fine. You don't have to worry about importing.
Nikon 2015 is coming up.
Yeah.
What do you guys have prepared? I know you guys stopped the show last year. So.
Okay, I'm working on something, but I don't want to give it away because if I do, then you know everyone will be expecting it, and then you know it won't be as fun.
Well, this time I'm actually playing it pretty safe, but I still don't want to tell people what it's going to be because it's still going to be killer. But I think the best way to say this is just wait and see what we'll show you.
Hi guys, I'm Zain. And I'm Zain. Today we're going to review 4 of the issues that we've got in store today. Starting with Thor number 4. It's a good issue. It's basically the one, I'd say, passing of the torch. The original Thor, now known, or going to be known as Odin's son, passes or accepts the fact that he's no longer Thor. He wakes up in the infirmary, missing his arm, you know, typical Saturday night, and comes across and realizes that he no longer has control of Mjolnir. Finds out that the new Thor has it. They start getting into it. It's got a big axe, and she's got the hammer. They're in the middle of the fight, and suddenly they're attacked by ice giants, frost giants. New Thor throws Mjolnir around, and it starts doing crazy movements, and he suddenly realizes that he was never able to do that with Mjolnir, not to that extent, and he realizes that he's no longer worthy of carrying that torch. So I mean, it's a good issue. It's a little bit there's not much that happens. It's kind of just a battle, but it does give you a big revelation, and it's a nice middle issue to get you moving on to the rest of and accepting the fact that Female Thor is the new Thor.